Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video I'll be doing a review for episode 7 of Britain's Got Talent. I'll leave a link down below to episode 6. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. So at the start there was trumpet playing for Simon. It was David and a couple of others. First act was Michael Sandwick, 61, from New York originally, who's been in London for 8 years, so 2011. He's a semi-retired dance teacher. He was singing today, as well as pole dancing, which we saw a bit later, and ballroom dancing. 2 buzzes, 2 yeses and 1 no. Sam didn't even get to vote because David just said yes for him, you know. Alicia said no, she buzzed as well as Simon. Simon said he was just not going to talk. Next, Dr. Dance, or that's his nickname, he was called Peter Lover. 54, he's a university lecturer. And he wanted the audience and the country to dance. He got 2 buzzes, 3 yeses and 1 no. So he was like doing like 5, 6, 7. Simon buzzed. And then Sam just buzzed David. And then when he got through, he was like, whoopee, Simon went. So it was not pleased, sarcasm, and he was like the worst thing to sit through. Next, Church Cathedral Choir, group 8 to 18, 0 buzzes, 4 yeses, absolutely amazing. There was some like solos in there from the children. It was great voices. Then we heard a jeweller, someone who works in a jewel shop, part-time, a singer. We only heard the name Sammy Jane, 0 buzzes, 4 yeses, so we only saw a little bit of that. Next, they were talking to another act, James and Marina, from Notting Kings, I believe, in Ukraine. They were boyfriend and girlfriend. And they're called Mind to Mind, 35 and 37, 0 buzzes, 4 yeses. And what she was doing, she had like a mask on, and she was using mind and sense alone to guess these items, which was a phone, Apple, phone charger, and some perfume. And then they were saying anyone can do it. So they had Amanda choose a country out of 100 random countries, and then made Simon receive that information and got it. It was Italy as well. And then, when they were doing the voting, David asked, am I thinking yes or no? And they were like, yes, of course, yes. Next, Tony Rudd, 58, does comedy impressions. He started 30 years ago from Bournemouth. He's also a teacher. 0 buzzes, 4 yeses. He did impressions of The Cube, Michael McIntyre, Darth Vader, Yoda, R2-D2, C-3PO, and he was using household items, as well as Homer and Marge and a Minion, he did. Next, Jacob Jones from Surrey, a barber, and he also teaches people how to cut hair. He didn't actually do the application, his girlfriend did, so he had no idea. He's 27, got 0 buzzes, 4 yeses. Simon stopped it though, and he asked for his own voice because he kind of felt he was kind of singing like the singer, so he wanted an acoustic version as well. And then at the end he was like, if I got 4 yeses, I wanted another yes from someone. So he proposed to his girlfriend. Of course she said yes, and then Ant and Dec was just like jumping right out, yes! Next, Daniel Rhodes, Manchester, he's from, 15, a magician, 1 buzz and 4 yes. Only took a few minutes to get here. He said Sam buzzed before he cut Amanda in half, and he was also a student. Amanda said yes before he put her back together, but he might not have put her back together if she said no. Sam took his ex away, but he pressed the buzzer because he thought it would go wrong. He was scared it would go wrong. And then Dan walked off before they voted. Charlie and Libby next, both 11 from Manchester and Liverpool. They're dancers. They got 0 buzzes and 4 yeses. Next was a dance group. We only saw a little bit of it, unsure of the name, but they got 4 yeses, 0 buzzes. Final act of the auditions was Leanne Meyer, 31 she was. She was singing, an English tutor, and she was a Grenfell Tower survivor. She got 0 buzzes, 4 yeses. So yeah, as well, that is the last week of the auditions, and they're going to do the voting next week for, well, sorry, not the last week this week, it'll be the last week next week. Then they're going to do the voting for the 40 acts to go to the semi-finals. So yes, that is all for this video. I'm going to do a review for Britain's Got More Talent just in a second, so I'll see you in that.